What's going on, everybody? I'm here with Kbrad now, the man himself, the myth, the legend. I'm so happy to be here right now. I've been wanting to ask you these questions my entire life.
Your entire life.
You know,
Okay,
I've been
so
watching your cami during some of your casual play, and it is extremely impressive, I must say.
thanks a lot,
So I
man.
got some questions, if you don't mind,
Okay.
if I have your permission,
Oh, of
your
course.
consent.
Go on, man. Go.
Okay, I have them written down,
Yeah.
you know, because it's just so overwhelming. So, Kbrad,
Yes.
recently the name Kbrad has become a household name throughout the entire world. What is it like to come upon such celebrityism and fame after season's beatings?
Man, I can't even describe the feeling. After, like, people knew me because of me playing online and everything.
Correct.
And they knew me, like, they liked my gameplay and everything. But after season's beatings,
Mm.
and it just transformed into something I didn't think would ever
Mm.
happen. So if you would have, like, asked me where would I be in 2 years in the
Mm.
scene, I would never expect any of this stuff. And
Right.
it's, like, the most ridiculous thing I've ever, like, been a part of. And I really like it a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to blow it up as much as I can.
Yeah, because something that was interesting is, you know, while you were at season's beatings, and I was like, man, who is this Cami player that is just bodying everybody? Let me look him up on Twitter, and I couldn't even find a Twitter account. Like, what happened? What was the deal with that?
Wait, before we get into that, so you didn't know who I was?
Well, no, that's not what I said. I think the mics picked it up wrong. I actually said, like, I have posters of you in my wall. Like, I really do.
Oh.
I can show you.
Oh, okay. I respect
But,
it. I
you
respect
know.
it. But well, I didn't have a Twitter. I didn't have a Twitter before the season began. And then next thing you know, after I won that minion, he showed me. He was like, "Look what I just posted on Twitter."
Yeah.
It was like, and it says, "Kbrad, make a
Mm.
Twitter, please."
Yeah.
And I immediately just I made a Twitter right after that.
So when you made a Twitter, what was the feedback like once people were able to contact you directly?
Oh, it was just my Facebook blew up because I had a Facebook,
Mhm.
and my Facebook wall was just like ridiculous. It was like a whole bunch of friend requests, a whole bunch of inbox messages, a whole
Mhm.
bunch of notifications. It was just way too many for me to read at one point. So I got back to it later, and then when I made a Twitter, it was just like everyone posted on there, everybody's following everything. So I really like the love that the scene is giving me for winning. So
All love.
yeah, all love. Man. I got maybe a little bit of hate,
Yeah.
but mostly love.
Okay, I got another question for you. Okay, well, in the months prior to season's beatings, you know, contrary to what you think, I actually knew who Kbrad was. You know, I saw you in some of your tournaments, the Apex tournaments and stuff like that. You know, I saw you doing your thing.
Yeah.
You know, you always placed consistently.
Yeah.
Much like myself. What did you do differently from the months prior to season's beatings? How did you train differently? What was your mentality like going into that tournament?
Every time I lost in the tournament, I just was like, okay, I need to work on this, I need to work on that. So I guess all my losses
Mhm.
led up to season beating. So when I lost to, cause Justin beat me twice.
Mhm.
Justin beat me twice in tournament, and it was really close at CEO. And then the qualifier, he just blew me up really bad. So I
Mhm.
was like, man, I gotta work on Rufus.
Right.
And then I was like, okay, I need to work on this. So a lot of my losses just brought me into like, I need to play a lot different than I've been playing. Because if I keep doing the same thing I've been doing, I'm gonna keep losing. So.
Right. Well, between us, you know, when you played Justin Wong at season's beatings, you know, was it free?
What?
Oh, never mind. So next question. So, you know, with the exception of Evo, because, you know, Evo is considered like pretty much the world tournament.
Yeah.
Have you ever traveled to any West Coast majors?
West Coast, just the LA qualifier.
Yeah, so that was your first
Yeah,
time.
that was my first time on the West Coast, other than Evo.
Okay, well, when you were at the West Coast qualifier, or yeah, the LA qualifier,
Yeah.
Did you notice any kind of difference in a community as opposed to LA as in East Coast, what you're used to?
You guys have more godlike players. Like when it comes to the scenes, like when I'm on the East Coast,
Mm-hmm.
it's like um I know all the godlike players, and I follow the scene, so it's not like I just don't know your name. I actually follow the scene, so but it'll be people that I have no idea who you are at all,
Right.
and you're godlike.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes on the East Coast, if I don't know you, and then we're playing and everything, and then sometimes you're like a decent player towards like an average player,
Mm-hmm.
and all the godlike players are like you already know them. Like
Right.
you already know them. I can't say it. Maybe it's because I live on the East Coast, but I actually follow all Street Fighter everywhere.
Okay.
I watch tournaments in Japan. I watch the tournaments in Korea. I watch a lot of tournaments. So when I watch West Coast, I know all the players, and then like I'll ask them the name, and I've never heard of them.
Mhm.
They're like really good, and I'm like, why aren't you? Like, do you go to tournaments? They're like, no, or I'm in school,
Mhm.
or I'm this, or I'm that. But you guys have a lot of really like good players on West Coast.
Well, that's good. I mean, I respect the East Coast too. You guys got a lot of, you know, much talent. You know,
Yeah,
Kbrad,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, Sanford Kelly. You know what I'm saying? Okay,
Yeah.
so, this actually is a question that got sent in live just right now. So this comes from X random generic X83, and he asks, If you ran into me in a tournament, how badly would I body you?
How badly would you body me?
Yeah.
I think. All right. This is. I'll tell you who would win and why. Like the person would win. Let me
Okay.
break it down. Break it down.
Okay.
If you if you jump at me as much as you do, because you know you love to jump. No, no, no. Hold on, Mike. Hold on. Let me get this. If you jump at me, you're gonna lose. Because then next thing you know, you're gonna jump at me. I'm gonna get the life lead, and
Okay.
then we know that my footsies are like 10 times better than yours.
Okay.
So with that being said, you know, that's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stick around. We're gonna take a quick ad break,
Okay.
and we'll come right back.
All right.
All right. This guy.